Just doing a little progress report on the Airstream. I've been hammering it down the past couple days. It's a bunch of small things really, but big things as well. Slow moving progress kind of, but when it's all done, it's like wow. So yeah, turn the camera around and I'll show you what I got. For starters, I did the insulation, and I didn't do a video on that because I have the insulation, the rock wool insulation time lapse from the back. Went ahead and decided to go ahead and reuse the old laminate aluminum. Patched all the holes, got caught drying in the rivets and such. I broke the elbow. I had to take it apart, so broke it, so now I gotta fix it. And ooh, new toy. Went ahead and got one of these from Harbor Freight. Took a second to sort of get used to it, but I can say with my wrist being pretty sore still from the break, that thing is huge. It's they had it priced at like $69 or $70 and end up ringing it up for $45, so you really can't beat that at all. But cut my hole, got the plumbing going. I had to raise all my sockets, so basically what I'm gonna do, I just had the wires ran, and I haven't shortened this one. I shortened this one, so what I'm gonna do is measure it basically like a house. It's the bottom should be about 45 inches. I think that's code, not for sure, but I measured the ones in my home, in my kitchen, above the counter, and looked like the bottom was starting at about 45. So that's what I'm gonna go with on the ones above the counter. But repositioned, mounted the sub panel finally, and cut a couple holes for the lights, and they look like crap on this video for some reason, but they look great in person. There you go. Maybe it was a little fogged up. I'm still debating. I'm going to have to check tonight to see if 2 lights are going to be enough. I'll probably have a 3rd one there. Not an LED like that, but it's going to look pretty sharp, I have to say. And got all the new plugins I added for like laptop electronics and such. This before was just kind of screwed on the ground for the refrigerator, and I went ahead and mounted it in the wall. But these will be 45 as well, 45 inches high off the ground. And of course, that's just primer, by the way. That is the Sherwin-Williams primer bond, something that I showed you all last week. And extreme bond primer, and I have to put a couple paints of this stuff on there, a couple coats of this stuff on there, and I just wanted to do it before I did all of that. So things are definitely moving. I did go ahead and replace the whole side. Me and my brother did all of these rivets again. So the first time I did it end of last summer, I think, or yeah, maybe, I got the buck rivets off of Amazon. They were normal buck rivets, and they were thinner. They had a thinner body, and I just didn't feel comfortable with it. So I got these off of Vintage Trailer Supply. These are the ones with the fat body and the small head. There you go, fat body, small head. So we redid all of this all the way down, took the trim back off, redid all of them again over here, down, and then all the little ledges and to the skeleton of the frame. And the last ones with Olympic rivets was like 9 of them right here. We went ahead and replaced all those. So literally there are no rivets in this thing other than the buck rivets now that originally came in it. So it's pretty neat, but she's looking good. So the rest, whatever, this is the only old laminate paneling that's white that I'm keeping in here. The rest will be the 2024 T3 all clad. I got a couple of rows of that. So basically like what the new Airstreams have in them. And I don't know when I'm gonna start on that project, but probably pretty soon start working my way towards the front. But it's just a quick update. This one come all the way over. I chopped it, and so all the front half will be the new aluminum. And I don't know how far I'm going to bring it down yet. It may be below the countertop, it may be above the countertop, I'm not for sure. Just to give a little protection above the sink. I think I'm gonna put the countertops at 35 inches. Don't quote me on that. I measured my house countertops last week, so we're gonna see about that. But what a day. Okay, started at like 8:30 this morning. I had to chop some wood earlier, or not earlier, a little bit ago, and figured I would start a little fire and eat some dinner out back, sort of decompress. But I wanted to check the bathroom lights, and I fixed the plumbing drains, so I figured I would do a video on that as well. So here we are. We're gonna check it and make sure the 2 LEDs in the bathroom are bright enough. So this is with the kitchen, living room, and LED and bathroom lights on. So this is just what the bathroom will be, and I think that's pretty decent for a bathroom at night. I don't want to make it look like Tiger Stadium in here and everyone be able to see when the lights are on, so probably will put a light fixture of some sort as well there. So but yeah, not too shabby. Pretty neat. So LEDs are not bad, definitely good reviews on Amazon. And so here was the plumbing fix, and I probably should have just put the coupling up here, bought another elbow, ran one solid piece to prevent any drains in the future or leaks in the future. But I also do not plan on it leaking, so fingers crossed there. But yeah, that's sort of a fix on that. And swept and mop, and want to do something a little bit different, so got a little, this is the knife I pulled out of the safe to do a little bit of woodworking and fire starting and such. I hadn't had it out in about a year. It's just a Benchmade fixed blade, but not too bad. Got a pretty decent edge on it, but hadn't used it. Looking for a new fixed blade sheath knife, so something a little bit longer, more bushcrafty. I was thinking about going with the Mora. Has a lap knife with a Mora knife set combo. It's like $35-40, and think I can throw the saw in my backpack for campfires, but I don't know. I had this in my hand, so I figured I would throw it in the video, but pretty decent little knife. I don't know. Let me know what you're using in the comments below if you got any suggestions on a good sheath knife for like backpacking and such. So I hope you enjoyed the quick video on that. I don't know if I'll do a review on the new pneumatic rivet gun from Harbor Freight, but I can definitely tell you that it's worth $45 if you have any sort of project like this, if you're doing any sort of metal work, or even just a one-time job. I mean, I think the regular rivet guns are like $15-20 anyways, so if you got an air compressor and a hose and such, just go ahead and buy it. And it probably won't be the last time that I use it on the Airstream, and I'm really excited to have it for the belly pan, because those guys are, I think, 3/16 rivets. They're big, so, and I definitely didn't want to be clamping on it to pop those rivets, and it's got multiple heads for it, so we'll see how it works on that as well. But until next time, peace.